Guten Abend live aus unserem TouristikNews aktuell Studio. Ja, auch England hat jetzt ernst gemacht und die Maßnahmen oder einen größeren Maßnahmenkatalog noch in der letzten Nacht verabschiedet. Der ist heute Morgen dann an den Start gegangen und wir wollen wissen, was genau hat England denn jetzt da in Gang gesetzt und welche Maßnahmen sind dort umgesetzt worden bereits schon. Und wir haben am Telefon Balázs Zeles, der erzählt uns, wie die Situation in seiner Stadt derzeit ist und in ganz England. Er kommt aus Gloucester, auch eine Stadt, die von Touristen gern besucht wird. Und ja, wir sind gespannt auf seine Einschätzung, was denn da in England jetzt an den Start geht oder schon teilweise gegangen ist. Wir switchen jetzt auf Englisch. Balázs Zeles at the telephone. Hello, Balázs. Can you give us some information about the situation in Gloucester, in the city where you are, and all England?
Gloucester, it's like a little town in the southwest of England. In here, there have been 6 officially confirmed cases of the coronavirus. I mean, in the whole county, the Gloucestershire. There is only one at the moment in the town itself. The person has already been isolated. Well, I do not know if there is anyone affected with the virus ever since. That was 2 days ago, actually. Now, the new measures come the day after the latest figures said the number of patients in the UK died after testing positive. So the 19 was yesterday, and it had reached to 21 today. They've tested about over 1,000 people, and they have positive. And therefore, the US president made an announcement yesterday that he extended the ban on traveling to US to include the UK and Ireland. However, the British government, tried to make a new, what is so-called a new measure to tackle the spread of the coronavirus, and it will affect the elderly and the vulnerable people. So people over 70 are likely to be instructed to stay in strict isolation as a part of a planned response to the coronavirus. So basically what they're trying to do, they try to isolate the 70 plus years old people to stay at home, but they also the government will support them to the vital stuff, so like food, water, everything what they need for living. The government will deliver to their doorsteps. But this is the biggest announcement what they made, because the government has been called like not the other European countries. They made more precocious stuffs to isolate the virus or stop the spreading of the virus.
What is with the schools in England?
The school stays open. The government still thinks that the kids are not in danger.
What you see in the city now, what's the feeling? So when you're going in the shop, when you're going on the street, what's happening in Gloucester in this time?
I don't want to say that we feel like fear. There is no fear against the virus. It's like I've reading the news, like I try to catch up in every countries, and I think the situation in the stores are the same. I mean, the people are buying the vital stuffs like floors, toilet papers. There was no toilet paper. For example, yesterday we went to a shop and there was no toilet paper at all in the store. So that was a bit funny, but yeah, the people just try to prepare to the worst.
Okay, can you tell us something about the tourism? Because Gloucester is an important city for tourism, so you have the big cathedral from Harry Potter and so on. What do you think, or what do you see in your city? The hotels, there are tourists on the street, the cathedral are open. What's happening with the tourism?
I believe at the moment there is no there is not less amount of tourists come to the town like they did before. We are just in a phase which called a delay phase. So the government has announced there is we are going from moderate to high. That's what delay phase means, basically. But I haven't experienced any less people in the town than it was before.
Vielen Dank, Balázs Zeles, der sich aus Gloucester hier zu der Situation in England gemeldet hat. Meine Damen und Herren, Sie sehen, auch in England wird es jetzt langsam ernst. Die Maßnahmen werden auch da verschärft. Das war eine kurze Einschätzung aus England, was dort, wie gesagt, in der Nacht umgesetzt worden ist bereits und teilweise jetzt heute und morgen die Bevölkerung dort trifft. Und wir können alle nur hoffen, dass die Situation letztendlich dadurch auch besser wird und drücken alle die Daumen, dass wir unsere guten alten Zeiten bald wieder bekommen. In diesem Sinne, ich wünsche Ihnen noch einen schönen Abend. Das war eine kurze Einschätzung zur Situation in England.